Hey mate, it's been a while. What's going on? Can you get death by using headphones? What? The short answer is yes. You can get hearing loss by using headphones, playing back music at high volume, high levels for prolonged periods of time. Noise-induced hearing loss is the second most common following age-related hearing loss, which is what you guys know. The older you get, think of your grandma and grandpa, they don't really hear much, and that is usually age-related, unless they were drummers or, you know. Here's how that happens. First, you are listening to music at over 85 dB SPL. If you're doing that at 95 dB SPL, well, that's too loud for your ears to take for 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours a day. Your auditory system is overloaded and the damage, a long-lasting damage, is introduced. That's what happens. Here's how. The inner ear auditory nerve and hair cells are sensitive to sound. That's how we basically hear. You guys already know all of that. But what happens when the sounds are super loud or noises or sudden sounds? Well, the hairs or the hair cells are being bent too much. They're overbent, so they get damaged. It's like imagine that being a hair cell. It's, you know, they are obviously they are floating in these fluids, but when they are bent, they create electricity and signal to your brain that your brain then interprets. But when you have massive sounds going in, or SPL levels, well, they get bent too much and they cannot sustain it. So what happens is they're broken, like this one over here. And once it's broken, it never gets up again. And that is a long-lasting damage to your hearing. You're hearing muffled sounds. You have to ask people to repeat themselves because you can't understand them in a noisy environment. When two or three of your friends are speaking over each other, you can't really distinguish their thoughts and what they're saying. Well, that is a clear indication you have a hearing loss, my friend. If you own a tape recorder that you took out of the garage after 10 years and you just played back your favorite tape, and all of a sudden the hissing noise on the tape is gone. Now the tape recorder works better than ever. Dear friend, you have a hearing loss. If you clap really loudly right in front of your face or next to your ears, like this, and you have like a ringing going on, you have a hearing loss, my friend. My absolute favorite one is hypersensitivity to certain noise and frequencies. Like, for example, cymbals. Do you really hate mixing cymbals? Are you always turning those down? There are two things you can do. Take breaks when you're using headphones or even speakers. If you're mixing for 40 minutes, it's been enough. Take 20 minutes off. That's number one. And secondly, absolutely Be very, very clear on the SPL levels you're achieving in your studio with speakers or with headphones. Make sure that you're only using 85 dB, 83 dB, 85, 87, that's all good. But be wary of the 90, 95 dB SPL for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That will cause hearing loss and it's irreversible. Can you push our headphones to dangerous SPL levels using popular audio interfaces? Let's check it out. That is 123. That is as much as this RME can push out. 123. Take a look. 123. The card is maximum out, all the way out. That is a lot. Even, I'll take them off. 120. Let's do another experiment and extend that a little bit. So that would be at the eardrum using 19 dBu output. So that is the maximum that the RME can push out with 1 kilohertz. We're getting to 121. 124. Just for illustration, I'll keep it open and have them laying down on the surface like that. So like maybe that would be 1 feet, 30, 40 centimeters away from the eardrum simulator. And let's see how much it picks up. So for illustration purposes, right now it's 97 dB SPL. Look. Oh. 97 dB SPL out of these things laying down flat on the surface, being picked up by the ear simulator. So 97 at the eardrum. 97. So it's more than clear. You can use a very traditional and standard audio interface. If you turn it all the way up with this kind of headphones, you will be way, way, way into the danger zone of, well, hearing loss, irreversible. You will get death